everyone, we're making pumpkin squares today. For the first part of this recipe, you will need a yellow cake mix of your choice, 3 eggs, melted butter or margarine, milk of your choice, and Libby's pumpkin pie mix, and 2 bowls. Let me show you how to make it. First step, set your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to take your cake mix, add it to a bowl. Take out 1 cup of cake mix, put it in the other bowl, and reserve it for use on the top of the cake. Melt 1/4 of a cup of melted butter or margarine. This is grass-fed butter from Costco. And you add this down into here with 1 egg and mix this together. After mixing those 3 ingredients together, this is what it should look like. This is going to be the dough or the crust for the bottom of the pumpkin squares. This is what it should look like after you press this dough into the bottom of the cake pan. I find putting the dough in the middle and then pressing outward towards the sides with the palm of your hand works best. And spray your pan first. To your bowl, you want to add 2 eggs and then 2/3 cup of milk. One little trick that I do, I put my 2/3 cup of milk down in my can just to get some of that pumpkin out of there so you don't waste any of it. You don't have to do this, but I have found it helps. This is what it should look like after you're done mixing. I would film all the mixing, but it's hard to do it with one hand. In that second bowl from earlier, you want to take 1 cup of the reserve cake mix, 1/4 a cup of sugar, and 1/4 a cup of margarine or butter, cubed up or chopped up like this, and 1 teaspoon of either pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon. I use pumpkin pie spice. That's just what my mom used, and that's what I use. Mix this up. You want to sprinkle that dry mixture with the butter over top. Don't stir it. When this bakes, it will marry into the pumpkin pie filling mixture and become cake-like on top. Put this into the oven, 350, for 45 to 50 minutes. And this is what the final product looks like. If you have a little bit of areas of pockets of the dry powder from the cake mix we added onto the top, if it bothers you, you can add a little bit of extra butter on there to melt and absorb that. Once this cools, you're going to serve it topped with Cool Whip, so all of that should just absorb over time anyways. Let this cool, and when cooled completely, cut into squares and serve with Cool Whip. Thanks!